Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another NTLkrayZ Shellcast. I'm your host, NTLkrayZ. Today's match is going to be from the GO4 Starcraft 2 number 36 finals. It is going to be a best of 5 between the Protoss player Socke and the Terran player BratOK. Let's get things started with our red Terran player BratOK. Now, I very well might call him BratOK in this video, as there's some discrepancy in whether it is BratOK or BratOK. So just bear with me there. Both Husky and HD have used both and really can't come up with a definitive answer. I prefer BratOK, but that's just me. But I can not guarantee that's what I will call him. So forgive me on that one, my fellow replay watchers. We are going to get a scouting probe from Socke right after Pylon. Very nice. Going to be able to harass these SCVs. As probes in StarCraft 2 are just very, very, very good at harassment because of their shields. Their shields regenerate very quickly in the early game. Well, honestly, all Protoss shields generate very quickly if they're out of combat, period. So it's just very, very nice to be able to get there, harass one of the SCVs, and maybe even pick one off if the player's not good enough. I don't expect him to pick anything off, but he will be annoying. You do it anyways. See, quickly, BratOK brings his SCV right against Socke's probe and drill pecks at him. Very nicely done. Drill peck, that's from like Pokemon. Ugh. Alright, we do have a 12 supply, 12 racks, 13 gas going down from BratOK. Very, very standard opening. And it does look like we're having a very standard opening from our Protoss player as well, as he went Pylon. Looks like he went Gateway and then the Assimilator. Very, very normal, safe play. Both of these players don't want to lose to any cheese, don't want to do anything too weird and out there just yet, as it is. This is game 1 in a best of 5. They're playing at least 3 games, so it's okay to take one of them nice and slow just to get a feel for your opponent and what's going to happen. It does look like this probe is still going to be rather annoying, as it is still inside the base, and does look like it is going to be pushed out as soon as this Marine pops out in about, I'd say about 3 seconds, or right now. That works as well. Does look like he's going to get up here and try and stay, but as you can see, the attack movement here will quickly be getting him as he quickly shift cues it all up. Does look like our SCV will start to peg his way around this pylon, but nice placement of the pylons. Even if he loses the pylon, it won't really affect anything. It does look like we're having this probe take this El-Nagash and then quickly run, realizing that he's still continuing to get pressured. Does look like we are going to have a factory somewhat hidden. I do not believe... No, he did not see that. Socke does not see this factory come down. I don't think that's going to be a major problem, as most Terran go factory, especially against a Protoss player. They like to go the MMM. Very interesting. He's still choosing to produce Marines out of this... out of the barracks here. We are going to be now placing a bunker. That is a very interesting choice, and the reason I see that's interesting is a lot of players will put down a tech lab, or a reactor at least, to be able to double pump Marines or put out Marauders, especially in a TvP. So this is a little bit of an interesting build coming from BratOK. A little bit of a change in pace, I should say. We do have a starport coming down. I would expect a tech lab. No, reactor will be coming down on the barracks, so he is now going to be producing. It looks like he just wanted to get 4 Marines. Make sure you had a nice, suitable defense to be able to defend against any early pushes. A second barracks coming down. We do have this factory flying off over, and let's follow the points, see where it's should be landing. It does look like it's going directly for the mineral line for some reason. We do have an expansion coming down for Socke, as well as warp gate technology, and it does look like he's moving into a 4-gate, or at least, no, this looks like it'd be a 3-gate. Oh, nope, I was right, a 4-gate. It is going to be a 4-gate with warp gate technology, which would be why it's called a 4-gate. Very nicely done. Going to be able to apply some pressure there as warp gate is finishing right now. Does look like we're going to have a 4-gate into a robo-bit. Very, very standard, very, very safe play. He is expanding there with a very nicely placed pylon. The scouting SCV does get in. How much of this is BratOK gonna be able to see? It does look like he's being able to see all of it. There's nothing hidden from our Protoss player as of yet. That is going to be very, very nice for BratOK. He knows exactly what's happening, exactly where everyone is standing. It does look like the factory is going to come way back for some reason. And, ooh, it is going to pop down. Now, are we going to see a reactor, a tech lab pop out, or are we just going to see it start producing Hellions to get some harassment done on this? So it looks like we have 2 barracks producing a bunch of Marauders and Marines. We do have a Raven out, very, very nice. Looks like we're going to be getting a medvac, which will help the mobility of this army. And the Raven be picked off? It does not have enough for a point defense drone, which is pretty big, because those Marines cannot engage this many Stalkers, as they will just get torn apart. This is very important that BratOK keeps this army alive. Can he get a point defense drone down? It does not have enough energy, and he won't for a while. 95 energy, 96, 97, 98, 99, doesn't look, very, very close. He now does have enough, so he'll probably be feeling much safer, as he himself is just getting his expansion up. Does look like they're going to push. Can he get the point defense drone down? Looks like he was macroing or microing somewhere else and was not able to see. Almost was able to pick off that sentry there. It does look like we are going to be having some Hellions come in from the backside, as it does look like almost 2 are up. Does not look like Socke sees this yet. We do have a bunch of it looks like a whole lot of Marines are being pumped out, as we are getting the interesting. Can the point defense drone come down? Ooh, bad stim. Socke was very, very nice, able to force his opponent to stim. That's 10 hit points off, and drains the energy out of these medvacs for later in the game when he really, really needs it. He was able to heal up that Raven, which is very, very important. I'd like to see some Marauders pumped out, especially when there's just does look like some Hellions are able to come up. Missing that. How many kills does this Hellion have? I was not able to see. Looking at the losses tab, it doesn't look like he was able to get all that many probe kills. Is all this probe? There we go. Get on gas, you. Very nicely done. It does look like the Raven will quickly spot that, killing off that army. Socke still does not know about this factory. That factory could come into play later on, especially around now, when his opponent... we will be seeing Colossus, ladies and gentlemen, with the Thermal Lance upgrade. Very nice. I like Colossus against an MMM ball, although in this case it's an MM ball, as there are no Marauders, and I really don't like that coming from BratOK. And the reason being is very simple. We do now. Marines are extremely effective against the Stalkers. Sorry, Marauders are extremely effective against the Stalkers and do tons of damage. They counter just about every single gateway unit out there. It does look like this Marine will quickly fall to the wayside, as my computer lags horribly. Ugh, yuck. I hate that. I am in the middle of trying to get myself a new one. Ugh. Oh gosh, what happens when you need money? That poor probe will be going down, as it doesn't even choose to run. Interesting. Must have been put on a hold position. We are seeing some Vikings. Very, very nice. He quickly was able to see the Colossi and puts up the perfect counter to it. Although I believe Crota has crunched the numbers, and it might turn out that Banshees do more damage to Colossus than the Vikings, but Vikings are just easier to mass produce, as you can just put a reactor on your Stargate, as BratOK has done. Can he catch this army out of position? Very, very nice. If he was able to push, he might have been able to pick off some more forces. We do have a proxy pylon. being warped in for for Socke. Very nicely done. The Vikings are trying to take down these Colossus. Can he do it? Very interesting. Does look like the Marine Marauders are going to be going down, but looking at the army tab, it does look like Socke has an advantage. There goes the the Colossi. That is a huge detriment to Socke's army, as those Colossi were doing horrible damage. We do have a point defense drone, forcing Socke to pull back for his Stalkers to be of any use against the Void Rays. It looks like he will now just be wasting as much of that energy on those two units as he possibly can. Oh, this is very, very bad for Socke, as he's right in the zone of this point defense drone. Oh, that is very, very bad. He's able to get in. Can he take out the point defense drone, or does it even matter? Does look like we have a second Colossi coming through. Looking at the army tab, ladies and gentlemen, this looks like it could be GG for BratOK. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing game from Socke, from BratOK. Thank you for watching. This is NTLkrayZ signing out.